What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video on my channel, and welcome to a new channel because this is going to be the first video that I've ever posted on this channel. Now in today's video I want to talk about exactly what I did to lose the amount of weight that I did. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, just recently, a couple days ago, I posted my first ever return pic back to Instagram, because in 2023 I was posting Instagram reels every single day for 9 months, and then I took a 7-month break. And that 7-month break that I took was because I had to focus more on my body, my physique, and me doing that allowed me to reach my personal fitness goals, and now I can share with you guys what I did to get there. So let's get right into it. So in total, I lost about 41 pounds in exactly 1 year. And this is a crazy milestone for me because I've previously lost weight before. When I was 13 years old, I was weighing like 180 pounds at like 4'11", and everyone did not like me, did not like how I looked. I was fat, I was chubby. I didn't like how I looked myself. I didn't get no girls, and that was very important to me at the time. But I dipped my weight from 180 pounds all the way down to 124 pounds. So now this time around, I had all of that experience to piggyback from, and that allowed me to just focus on myself, focus on what I knew I needed to do in order to lose all of this weight this time around. The thing is, when you're on social media every single day, when you're on Instagram scrolling every single day, you see fitness influencers, you see people's bodies, and you're like, damn, I really want to get to that point. But then you start comparing your life with theirs and yourself with them, and that's a very bad cycle to be in, because everyone's life is unique to them, and everyone's a unique different person. So for me, when I noticed myself doing that back in 2023, when I first got off Instagram in the beginning, I noticed that I was doing that a lot. And even though I was posting motivational fitness content for people to learn from and from people to be inspired by on Instagram, which I'm still proud of, I realized when I looked in the mirror that I didn't like how I looked, and I'm over here preaching to other people to start working out and to start changing their life. So I had to get away from it. By doing that, that allowed me to focus, which brings me to my first tip for you guys. And the first thing that I did to lose all that weight, which is remove all the distractions in your life and just focus on what you need to do in order to lose weight. We all know how to lose weight. We all know how to lose weight. We hear it time and time again. We hear we need a diet, we hear we need to train, but the thing is that there's so much information out there that, especially on social media, that's why I'm saying you have to remove distractions. There's so much information out there that we always try, as humans, we always try to complicate things, and we move away from the foundation of what will allow you to get to your goal. And that foundation is, again, dieting and training. That's all you have to do. Literally, get your ass up, go to the gym, run a mile today, and eat less calories than your maintenance calories. And you can find that out by going on websites like caloriecalculator.net. You will be able to plug in your information, your age, your height, your weight, your exercise activity level, all of that, and it tells you the different calorie levels. Now, it's all about calories in, calories out, which I'll talk about later on in the video, but figure out what your maintenance calories is, eat less than that, and go run a mile today. Do that for the next 3-4 months and you're gonna lose weight. That's literally the simple solution to you losing weight. Don't overcomplicate it. People go on water diets, on watermelon diets, on freaking seafood diets, on low carb diets, all of this stuff. But the thing is, by doing that and by doing all these different diets, you, number one, overcomplicate the process, and you get confused on what you really need to do to lose weight. And on top of both those two things, you burn out because you're most likely not getting the amount of nutrients that you need in order to lose weight. So step number one, and what I did, was I got rid of all the distractions. I got off of Instagram, I got off of YouTube, I stopped talking to people who did not want to see me grow into who I wanted to become. And I made time in my day so that I could go work out, so that I could meal prep, so that I could diet and train and do the foundational work that's needed to be done. Now, step two of what I did to lose weight, and the thing that allowed me to be where I'm at today, is that I just believed in the process. Okay, we always hear from everyone, from social media, from internet, all that stuff, that you need to trust the process, trust the process, trust the process. But what does that mean? I'm gonna tell you what that means. Once you start focusing, you have a diet, you have a training plan, and you have that figured out, then you need to start believing in that training plan, in that diet, every single day, and you need to believe in it so much to where you don't doubt it even though you don't see results. Let me explain. Let's just say you're working out every day, you're working out hard, you're on a very low carb diet, you're eating the amount of food that you know you need to be eating, and you're really working hard every single day to lose all that weight. Every single day when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're not going to see a change. I'm telling you right now. If you start today and you look in the mirror tomorrow, you're not going to see any difference. If you start today and you look in the mirror 5 days from now, you still are not going to see a difference. Even 2 weeks from now, you may not see a difference. But that third week, that fourth week, the fifth week, the 2-month mark, the 3-month mark, 4-month mark, you're going to see big differences by looking at pictures from back then when you first started, and by looking yourself in the mirror, you're going to see big differences. But throughout that process of you getting to that 2-month mark, 3-month mark, 5-month mark, you need to believe in your plan, in your diet, in your training every single day, and you need to believe that what you're doing is gonna work. And it's hard to do because we all want it right now. I want my dream body right now. Someone wants to become Mr. Olympia right now. I kind of want to become Mr. Olympia right now, but whatever. If you're 250 pounds, you want to become 200 pounds right now. That's not how it works. So whenever you have your plan set, whenever you have your diet set, and you're focused on that with no distractions, just believe in the process and do the same actions every single day. And I promise you, give it 3 weeks, give it 4 weeks, give it 5 weeks. Whenever you look back from a longer period of time, you're gonna see a big difference because you believed in it and because you gave it enough time. So that's number 2. Now, number 3, what I did for me to lose weight and to lose 41 pounds, get to where I'm at right now, what I did was that I created a vision for myself of how I wanted to look and of where I wanted to be 1 year from now. Simple as that. I looked at myself in the mirror back 1 year ago. I looked at myself in the mirror, and this was 2023. I saw myself, I was 215 pounds. I saw my love handles. I saw my belly. I saw my bloated face. I saw everything. I was like disgusted with myself, and that's just me personally. I was disgusted with myself. So I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, damn, I wanna be lean. I want to be strong. I want to have a very, very flat belly. I want to have muscle definition when I flex in the mirror. I want to be able to see my shoulder caps. I want to be able to look at my chest and flex my chest. And I want to see my veins on my arms. I was envisioning myself and how I wanted to look in the mirror before I started the whole thing. And this is my next tip for you guys, the number 3rd tip, and what I did for me to change my life, to change my body. Because when you create a vision for yourself, when you look at yourself in the mirror and exactly know what you want to look like, then that's going to drive you to get to that level every single day when you're training, when you're dieting, that you're going to remember that because you have that ingrained in your mind. You're going to know how you want to look, and that's going to inspire you to keep going. Because every single day, there may be a birthday party, there may be a graduation party, there may be a family gathering, a meetup with your friends, and there's going to be a lot of times where you're going to want to eat junk food, a lot of bad food. But then if you have a vision for yourself, if you've already seen how you want to look like exactly, and then on top of that you're focused with your diet and your training, you're not going to want to lean into all of those things that will get you further from your goal. You're going to want to keep going so you can accomplish your goal because you know exactly how you want to look. That's going to be the thing that's going to drive you every day to keep dieting, to keep training, and to keep doing the things that will get you to that level that you want to get to. So that's the next thing that I want to say that has helped me lose all of my weight in exactly 1 year. So now the next thing that has helped me lose all of my weight, and the thing that I want to tell you guys, for you guys to do the same, is this thing that you guys are going to hate for me to say, is to be patient and give yourself enough time, okay? Be patient and give yourself enough time, okay? And the reason why I'm telling you this and why I'm emphasizing it so much is because I've personally seen my friends and my family start a diet. Maybe, let's just say for example, they start a diet today. I've seen them start a diet today, and they're going ham for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, for maybe a week. They're dieting super hard, they're training super hard. They just think that as long as they're in the gym and as long as they're eating a low amount of food, very low calories, that it's gonna get them to their goal quicker. But that's wrong. Okay, you need to give yourself enough time and be patient to take it slow so that number one, you don't burn out, and number two, the most important thing, which both of these are very important, is so that you don't lose muscle mass. A lot of people don't know this, but it's very difficult to build muscle. To build actual solid muscle, it's very difficult. So you don't want to lose your hard-earned muscle that you've gained in a very short amount of time because you're so obsessed with the fact that you want to lose weight. Give yourself enough time and be realistic. Be realistic with your expectations of when and how you're gonna lose weight, because if you're just starving yourself day in and day out, you're drinking 10 gallons of water a day, you're training for 2-3 hours a day, then I promise you in 2 weeks of you doing that, you're gonna be burnt out and you're gonna be back to square one. Why don't you instead have a solid plan in place? Have a solid training and diet plan, workout routine in place, and tell yourself, okay, for the next year, I want to lose 1 pound of body weight per week. That's what I did. I was 215 pounds, and right now, this moment, I'm 174 pounds. And I told myself in 1 year, I want to lose 1 pound of weight per week. Yeah, I know it's going to take a long time. I'm willing to be patient, and no matter what, I don't want to lose any muscle or any strength. This is like golden, like I'm giving you golden advice. Doing this, giving yourself enough time, being realistic with your expectations and taking it slow is gonna pay off 10 times more in the long run than instead of you just going crazy with the diet, going crazy with your training and being burnt out in a couple of weeks and then not wanting to do anything else forever, like not wanting to go back to the gym forever. Doing my approach, doing what I did is gonna help you out so much more because you're actually gonna get to your goal. You're not gonna keep being in this rat race, in this cycle of trying to reach your goal and then taking a step back and then trying to reach your goal and then taking a step back. So my advice, my final advice is to take it slow, bro. Have solid expectations of how you want to look, of how long you want to give it before you look that way. So tell yourself 1 year, 6 months, 8 months, however long, and then take an approach where you're going to lose the amount of weight gradually instead of trying to lose it all at once and being burnt out and losing hard-earned muscle. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope this helps. These are the things that I did and the things that I want to tell you that you can do for you to also lose weight and for you to get to a point where you're happy, you're healthy, and you'll actually like how you look when you look at yourself inside the mirror. So that's me. I'm at that point right now. I spent 1 year, a very hard, tough year, trying to lose weight, trying to get myself to a point where I'm happy with how I look in the mirror. And this is the advice that I have for you. Now, if you guys have any other questions, any other types of videos you guys want to see about this topic, please comment them down below, because there's a lot more that I want to post, but I also want to post some of the stuff that you guys specifically want. So let me know. Please subscribe to the new channel. It will help me out a lot, and drop a like on the video to spread it out into the algorithm and get this video popping. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you out, and I will catch you in the next video. I'm out.